Actually, no.
I'm trying to think what's
Never
in
mind.
the care packages right
This
now.
isn't the
So,
time. We can worry about
Spitfire.
that when we finish the task at hand and defeat Volron.
oh, G7 Scout. They gave the G7 Scout double tap back again.
Volron's elite guards are quite formidable.
And that's in there, and the Spitfire Spitfire Kraber. Don't know why I forget the Kraber because I love the fucking Kraber.
They're certainly akin to each other, and yet I'd say the castle seems.
But yeah, no,
reflective of its own
but like
personality.
trying to switch around to like the different controls, like close range, I'm a lot better obviously on controller, but like if I'm mouse and keyboard and like I've got somebody mid to long range, hitting those sniper shots is so much easier with the friggin' mouse. Oh my god. Like I didn't realize how much easier until I started trying mouse and keyboard recently.
Almost like he's mocking us.
That bastard's in the mood to play. We'll see who's laughing once
The light ammo marksman rifle was the Scout.
Is it just me?
Heavy marksman rifle is the 30-30. Bow is a marksman rifle, but it's bow and arrow ammo.
It would appear Alphen has learned to harness his
G7 Scout was the light ammo.
Is that true, Alphen?
Triple take is, I think they put it in the marksman rifle class, so that's the energy ammo marksman rifle.
No further explanation.
There's no shotgun marksman rifle for obvious reasons, but the Peacekeeper has some fucking range on it if you put the choke all the way up.
I may have a theory or two I could offer.
Yeah, I think we're good.
I'm trying to think here. I think that's all for the marksman class.
It's like there isn't as much resistance when energy is being
I'm trying to
siphoned
think.
from my master core.
Aha! So it is a fun thing. Aw, you guys.
Wait,
I'm
what about your
honestly
hand?
trying to think.
That thing practically
Oh my god,
used to be
sure, yeah, you're not wrong. But the Peacekeeper, I've hit.
Kisara's got a point.
They have a new mode called Arenas, and it's basically like it's a 3v3. It's one team versus one team in this like I guess medium-sized area, and it's first to 3 wins.
It's like
And I hit somebody across map with the Peacekeeper. I was like, I think they're over there. I was like, obviously I don't have a good enough sight on my gun because it's a fucking shotgun, and it was only a little bit of damage. It was fucking 7, but I still hit him, and I was just like, what in the sweet fuck? But like if you get the headshot up front, you're like melting people's faces. But it's the same with the triple take. Like I know a lot of people. A lot of people hate when people say this, but the triple take makes a really good shotgun. It really fucking does. Yes, I am one of those people. But like, if I'm sitting there long ranging somebody and I run out of ammo, or if I'm like up close, and my other gun is like, God forbid, I don't know what to pick at the moment, but like, shotgun makes a great secondary, or not shotgun, triple take makes a great secondary shotgun. It really fucking does. Itching my nose. Oh, there's more of you purple bastards. Yeah, no, Apex has definitely come a long way from what it used to be. And like they've got a lot more people's heirlooms in there. If you care about heirlooms, I guess. But there's like so much more to the game now. I'm trying to think what else. I'm really trying to think of where to go with that thought process now. Yeah, no, like I enjoy it. I just never. I refuse to solo queue. I will not play with randoms just for the sake that I won't turn my mic on because people lately in, I guess the shooter slash battle royale community are just getting ridiculous and toxic. I know it's not a new thing, but like it's gotten a lot worse over the last while, and I'm just not dealing with that. Like, you know, people sit there, oh, just mute them if they're doing that, and yet those are the same people that piss and moan and complain when somebody doesn't have their mic turned on so that they can communicate. And it's like, well, guess what? You can't have people ignoring the people that are assholes and have them communicate at the same time. But, yeah, so that's one of the reasons I haven't played in a while, because I refuse, even if it's duos, I refuse to play with randoms. I just won't do it. If I haven't talked to you before, and I don't know if I can trust you enough to talk to you on comms, I just won't play. I'd rather not play than have to deal with, you know, other people's bullshit. And it sucks, because I like to play Apex. But there's a lot of people out there who are too competitive. I will. Thanks for dropping in. Hope to see you again. You are always welcome. Also, I don't know if you noticed the Discord link up. Feel free to join the Discord. I'm always in there. Sometimes I forget to check, but I always try to message everybody as often as possible. I'm always in there giving everybody the good mornings.
Where should we even begin?
So where is he?
There's no sign of
But
him.
enjoy the rest of your day.
He's waiting for us in his throne room.
He's
What's with
waiting
all
in
the
his
big
throne room.
events? Why doesn't he just come out and face us?
I'll say. It's not like he's had any problem doing that in the past.
This is all one big game to him. He's probably savoring every last moment.
Like a Zoogle toying with its food before the kill. No wonder he doesn't
I
have
totally
any
forgot
friends.
to post I was live in my Discords.
Weaken his prey, wearing us down
Well,
before
shit.
the final ambush. It's all too well orchestrated to be anything else.
Alvin?
I'm fine.
I honestly can't believe I forgot
Once we
to
defeat Volron,
do my Discord
the
links.
Master Core
That's
will be ours.
actually kind of
With
crazy.
that, we can create the Renaissance.
That's not like
and
me.
Finally put an end to this whole nightmare.
15 minutes left. Downloading it just for me, are you, Wolf? Yeah, no, it's definitely a different game than it used to be for sure. But it's so much fun, especially if you can manage to get like a good group of friends together, because some of the shit that can go on, especially if you're like hot dropping and stuff, like, oh my god, it's absolutely ridiculous. Like, especially with the new maps and stuff, like there's so many new maps. Like, it's not just Kings Canyon. There's Kings Canyon. Oh, okay, Destiny. I haven't touched the new Battlefield because I try not to buy shooters just because they're, like, I have so many shooters and I just can't anymore. I got Modern Warfare. I play Warzone. Fucking, that's enough for me, really. I hear amazing things about Battlefield, though. Just like some of the stuff I see, it looks really good, but I just can't justify buying another shooter. Destiny, I've done Destiny. I still have it downloaded on, I think, my PC. I was going through it again for a little bit. Every now and again, I'll pick it up just to have a little bit of PvE fun. Maybe train my aim a bit.
Well then,
Although
let's
it's
keep
not the
moving.
same as Battle Royals. But yeah, they've come up with so many friggin' new maps. But yeah, there's Kings Canyon, there's Olympus. I don't know if Olympus is in rotation right now. But, yeah, Olympus, Kings Canyon, fuck, why am I forgetting stuff? There's the new map, can't remember what the name of that is. It's a tropical island. Very, very big, it's their biggest map yet. I'm pretty sure there's a map I'm missing. If Keo was here, he could probably fill me in. But he's probably playing Final Fantasy XIV right now. Because he's a whore for Final Fantasy XIV. He knows he is. And I know if he can hear me, he's probably giggling. Like a Final Fantasy schoolgirl. But don't get me wrong, I love 14 too. I just... No subscription. Can't justify constantly getting one when I usually take months at a time break from the game. Just because I overplay it. Like himself. But, yeah, there's definitely a big change to Destiny for sure. There's a lot of challenges to do. Like, I love getting the Battle Pass. Just because it's, you know, I think it's 9 weeks for the Battle Pass? I can't remember. And the fact that if you get one Battle Pass...
Some kind of drawbridge?
Yes.
Guessing there's no way to kick it back down, huh?
There could be.
Most likely, it's connected to a control apparatus of some sort.
Okay.
I suggest we search around and see what we uncover.
Gotcha. Lower the drawbridge. Where are you at? But, you know, there's definitely a lot to it. And I find it a lot of fun, especially when you get some good teammates. The big thing about it is the teammates. Like, if you have good teammates, then you're golden. Like, there's no real reason at all not to have fun, win or lose, get no kills, get tons of kills. Like, I love popping off like the next person, but like if I get 1 or 2 kills in a game, I'm peachy. Because it's the slowly getting better that I love, and obviously you need practice for that. But I also refuse to practice and bring other people's games down, because I know some people are very... Like, another one of the reasons why I don't play with randoms is some people are way too serious about it. So, like, if I'm sitting there just trying to get practice in or trying to get my daily challenges and weekly challenges done for my Battle Pass, you know, I don't want to sit there and, I guess, ruin their game by playing characters that I'm not used to playing or using guns that I don't normally use and, you know, making us get, you know, killed more often because I'm not using what I like to use. I'm trying to think of one of the other things. Or doing really stupid things just to get Battle Pass stuff done, which me and Kyo have done before, where I had to get so many heals with life, or reses with Lifeline. And we literally went to the place that had lava, and Kyo jumped into the lava, like, right near the edge, and died, and then crawled back onto the... crawled back onto the friggin' ground so that I could res him, and then we repeated that until I got them all. And that's the kind of fun I love to have, and then every now and again we'll just be like, okay, we're just gonna keep hot dropping until we get out of it alive. And then we'll just, like, we'll find the place that seems to be the most, you know, heavy location of people, and just keep going there until we end up coming out alive.
Here I go. It's over. One more.
But, like, you know, that's the fun of the game. Like, just get in there, do what you gotta do.
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
I like money. But, trying to think here. Get my CP back first. Yeah, no, it's definitely one of those things that, you know, you need to find some chill people to play with. Otherwise, it can just end up as a horrible, horrible time.
Perhaps they were trying to exhaust us?
which I see way too often.
What's with that shining foe over there?
What are you? Oh, gargoyle things. Effigies.
Let me know if you need healing.
But, like, I just don't understand why people let themselves get so heated and then just not enjoy the game that they like.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
And it's one of those things where, like, if you're not having fun, take a break. But, like, obviously, if you're taking a break from games like shooter games and fighter games, you can lose that, that edge slash practice. And that definitely sucks. I know when I get off Apex for a while, or the fact that I usually only play it, I would only play it once or twice a week, depending on, like, scheduling conflicts. Then, you know, I'm not nearly as good after the longer breaks. Or sometimes I'll just pop off and go fucking nuts. Never in between. It's usually one or the other. But, you know, sometimes you just gotta step back and just not. But, like, some people won't. And it's like, no wonder you friggin' just hate the game. You won't give yourself a chance to get away from that, like, the toxic energy of it. And you're focusing too much on just, you know, being the best of the best. And, you know, it just doesn't happen like that. It really doesn't. Like, I'd love to be fucking, you know, cracked at, like, a shooter game like that, but, you know, I also don't have the, I guess, wherewithal? I feel like I'm saying the wrong word here. Like, I just don't have the, and I'm not, I'm trying to think what word to use for this, because I don't want to say drive. Because, like, I have the drive to be good, it's just I don't feel like I should have to put in, like, friggin' 8 to 12 hour days on a single game and just, you know, ending up hating it. Because there's, like, a lot of people where there's some people where they'll do that and they'll be perfectly fine. They're still in love with the game. They love it to death. But then there's a lot of, like, I find it's more people than not, they do that and then they hate and or resent the game, and I'm just like, what? Why would you do that? It'd be like me trying to, like, constantly beat the same boss over and over again to no avail, and then getting pissed off at the game and not really wanting to play it, but not stopping, and because I want to beat him.
Step back. This one's all law.
Like, stepping back is sometimes the best thing that you can do in terms of gaming, is just stepping back, looking at yourself, taking a break, and coming back later. Starting to get warm in here now. So, like, in all seriousness, if you can't do that, then you may have a problem. Like, if you can't... Oh, yeah, I wanted to save up for that one, right? Like, if you can't actually sit back and go, maybe I need to stop for a little bit, then there might be a bigger problem than you knew in the first place. Because if you're not willing to sit back and, you know, give yourself time, then the chances are it's not the game that's getting frustrated, it's you getting frustrated with yourself. And, you know, I can see that. Like, some people do that. Like, they bring themselves down over things that shouldn't matter. Hit air damage, increase down damage. But yeah, like, sometimes people just, and, like, I know sometimes it's not something that people can help. Like, people, you know, people have their own problems. But, you know, some people just put themselves down for no reason at all. Like, I do it, I know everybody else does it. It's not one of those things where it's just like, oh yeah, whatever. You know, it's not a big deal. It's like, yes, it really, really is. You know, mental health is one of those things that if you neglect it for too long, it's just going to come back and bite you in the ass. And if you don't take care... She's just learning all the moves now. If you don't take care of it and it does come back to bite you in the ass, it's probably going to be very, very bad. Which is why, you know, if I'm not having a good time on stream, or if, you know, something happens and it's one of those things where I can't get it off my mind, I either won't stream or I will stop stream, like, in the middle of stream, because it's one of those things that, you know, you don't want to bring to your community. And don't get me wrong, I know there's a lot of people here in my community that if I was having a bad day, they would want to know. They'd want to be there to help. They wouldn't want me to suffer by myself. But, like, it's one of those things that, like, you don't want to bring on to stream. Like, if I'm having a bad day, like, I'll talk about it in my Discord. Same thing with, you know, anybody else if they're having a bad day. Like, you know, and they're in my Discord, like, friggin' message me. Like, you know, if you need somebody to vent to, like, it doesn't matter what it is, like, come in, message me, you know, it's whatever. Like, if I can give you some feedback or, like, I can help you out, 100% I will. No gargoyles in here? And, like, I know it's... Then why did they wait till after I got it? Oh, 2 golden. Sweet. But, like, it's the same as, like, I know my community where if I was having one of those bad days, they'd want to know. Like, they'd be in there, they'd be like, okay, what's going on? Like, how can we help? Like, I've got so many people in my community that are, you know, great people that, you know, even, you know, besides my home life, because, you know, I have my loving wife, and I know that if anything were wrong, she's always got my back. And it's the same thing for, like, you know, the people that have been here with me from the start. Like, I have so many people that in my community that, you know, don't want to see me fail. They don't want to see me upset. They want me to, you know, pick myself up. And if I can't, they're gonna pick me up off the ground, whether I like it or not. You know, I got Strict. He's helped me a lot through all of this. I got Keo. Keo's been a big help. I'm trying to think, well, like, you know, I look up at the top of, like, my goals, like Loser, Strict, Chili, Keo. I haven't seen Tin in a while. I'm trying to think here. Like, I've got Riley. Riley's not in here right now, I don't think, but, like, Riley's a big one. Like, she's here all the time, or they're here all the time. Sorry, Riley. Friggin' somebody else, I'm trying to remember their name right now because they haven't been in chat a lot, but I know they've been following me for a little bit, and I've known them for a while. Like, we had a grand old chat last stream. They were here. We had a big old, you know, chat about, like, allies and stuff like that. Like, it's just one of those things that I pride my my community in what they do, and, you know, helping others, helping me, you know, being making sure that we know when they need help. And I know I keep saying help a lot, but help isn't necessarily always monetary. I know a lot of people know that, but I know just in case somebody else comes in here and they hear me say that, help isn't always monetary. It's, you know, the little things. It's everything that they can do. Like, I got people in here that all they do is lurk. They're not active in chat, and I don't expect them to be. They're here, they show their support by being in chat, being one of those views that I need. same with like, you know, I have people that come in every now and again, and it's like, you know, 5 or 6 bits here or there, and like, you know, that means a lot.
Everybody okay?
What was I collecting? Where did it go?
all right, Alpha.
There it is. Yeah, like there's just so much, and like it's one of the reasons why I thought that was a switch. It's one of the reasons like I take pride in the community that I have, because
Hey, Shion,
they
you know.
they help others, they help me,
It'll be a breeze.
and like
Get in, get out.
there's a lot of times where I can't help them when I can or the way I want to. So, you know, I do the best I can when I can. And I hope they know I'd like to be able to help more. Like, you know, some people in my community are streamers, some people aren't. And streaming isn't a requirement. I know some people, it's not what they want to do. They just like, you know, being in, chatting with people, you know, seeing different games or gameplay. Then there's crazy people in the background. But, like, you know, there's a lot of people in my community, there's, you know, lots of people in my community that'll come here just for my wife. She's a spectacle. But she adds lovely amounts to the community, and you know, a lot of the helpfulness. She's helped me through a lot of stuff, both off and on stream.
Stop giving me the feels, dear!
She hates the feels. Give her the feels always.
No, I must not feel.
But you know, it's one of those things that I want to build my community on, because like I see a lot of communities being built on, you know, not nice things.
Looks like we won.
And like, you know, you sit there and you see some streamers where they're only in it for the money. And like, don't get me wrong,
That enemy looks strong.
I know a lot of people start streaming because they think this would be a great job.
Bad feeling about this.
It's a mother effing hard food.
Oh, thank you, Gooey. Love you, man.
Careful, everyone.
But like, that's what I mean. Like the things like this, like people like this in, you know, my community, other communities that I'm a part of, they sit there and they're, you know, they support. Like I try to as much as I can. I try to tab people open, and it's like stuff like that. Like he didn't have to come and chat, didn't have to announce that he was, you know, they're lurking, having me open. But like, it's good to know. It's a good feeling, because you know, there's a lot of people that looking at their numbers can, you know, greatly influence how they act on stream. Because like, if they're sitting there and they either don't see a lot of people or they start to see their viewers drop, it hurts them a lot, because they're taking everything really, really to heart, when it's one of those things that you really shouldn't. Oh, I'm dying again. Getting really warm in this sweater.
I did turn the heat down.
Oh, I'm melting to death.
Well, that's a lie. I had the child turn the heat down.
So they probably turned it the opposite way.
Probably. She is like you.
But it's one of those things where, and like I try to, this seems like a trap. It's one of those things yeah, I was. I try to tell like my kids too, is that you shouldn't take games seriously. Like there's so many people I see that like just rage over like things that they don't need to. Like, if you're losing in a game, you're having a bad time, take a break. Like, the only time you should really be stressing about not being good at a game is when you're making money from it. If you're like a pro player, then, you know, I can understand you being upset. I can understand, like, you raging about, you know, something being wrong or a glitch in a game or something just not working properly, because, you know, that's your livelihood. But, like, if you're not, like, 100% making your living income off of whatever game you're playing, then you just need to sit back and calm down.